Hello, how you doing, guys? Anyway, I'm making this video, and this video is gonna be about terms and how people view and understand our rules, our laws, and why we say why we utilize the terms that we utilize. And I'm going to give you an example of that. A terms that is being used quite a lot, and for some reason they stop using that term. I am coming up on one of my favorite places, La Mesa Mexican restaurant. They have some great tacos out here. Anyhow, the first term will be, or the first terminology utilized to confuse our young and the best that we have is the term tribalism, as tribe. Tribalism, how is it utilized and why is utilized? Okay, tribalism as tribe is utilized to divide us, to divide the United States of America, to make ourselves become something that we're not. And they is utilized in conjunction with colors like the color black, the color white, the color blue, the color red, the color purple. So basically, when they telling you we cannot become tribal, is exactly what it say. Hey, don't become tribal. And which tribal you belong to? You belong to the United States of America tribe. And that is the key. That is why when I write on YouTube and Facebook and all the rest of it, I always emphasize and make sure that I put the United States of America tribe to transfer that knowledge. We should be one tribe, one ethnic group, the United States of America ethnic group. So what they doing, they dividing us, and then they say not to be a single tribe. And that is the key right there. Now, it come across like saying, don't become a individual. Don't become an individual. But that is erroneous. That is exactly what they want. They want you to believe in something that you're not. They trying to say that you are from a different tribe. They calling you white. Then they reaffirm it with white nationalism. Well, guess what? This nation is the United States of America nation. You are a national of the United States of America. So now, if you put the white on it, automatically it's telling you that you are not something that you are. So now they get another guy and they completely tell them, hey, now you black. Now you're no part of the United States. So this is how it works. They build in Washington D.C. a African American museum. So now I show up in Washington D.C. and look at this amazing building, and it has a name. And I say, what is this? They are making a tribe. They are dividing these people because now they have a museum. And so now these Americans, these American nationals, they jumping around. Oh, they make me a museum. But automatically that is telling you you are not part of the bigger picture. You are not a United States national. You are an African American. The same they do it with the Native American. Native American Museum. Basically, they're telling these people that you are not part of my tribe. My tribe is different. My tribe is American. So now they're running around saying American. The Americans this, the Americans went to World War I. The Americans went to World War II. The Americans this, Well, guess what? They're creating a tribe, and you are falling for it. So analyze the data. When somebody tell you not to become a tribalist, they are dividing you because you already have a tribe, and you do need to become tribal. You need to become a United States of America citizen. That is your correct tribe. So when Stevens from Iowa goes into Congress in the House and say that he is a white nationalist, and all these people say, what did this guy said? Because they know it's a farce. So if I say that, if an ignorant guy on the street say that, they can control them, but the leader cannot say that. And when the leader starts believing that, that means that he's conditioned, that he don't need to be leading. Because to lead the United States, you have to know exactly that you are creating different tribes, but not take it seriously. You don't be part of that. You gotta be smart enough to notice that. So something else that I've been noticing is that people confuse, but completely confuse, what the Bill of Rights are. Basically, they don't know the Constitution that governs them. They have no idea, no clue, what part of the Constitution to apply to which rule of law. For example, I'm gonna give you an example. The first amendment of the Constitution, the very first one, basically it protects your rights of speech. That's basically it. That doesn't mean that the President of the United States cannot speak his mind. He can, sure he can. He's protected under the same rule that I'm protected. So that means that he can talk crap about whoever he wants to. That doesn't make it correctly, but that gives me the right to say Mr. Trump is a crazy fatty liver disease man that only can get laid because he has to pay for it. He cannot compete with me on a bar because I get all the women and he does not. He gotta have money and I can do it for free. So I can say that. That is the key. But he also can come back and say, Pavel, you're a dumbass. You don't know what you're talking about. So he can do that. He can tweet about me saying all kind of crazy things. That is his right. It doesn't change because he's the president of the United States. That does not make him a traitor of his country. What makes him a traitor of his country is if he works for the Queen of England. When I see the photo of the monument that he got up there on the Oval Office of Mr. Churchill, that to me is treason. That it is treason to me. And he has that right to use the symbols that he wants. And I should not be able, in any way, shape, or form, to tell him not to do it. And that is why we are the United States of America tribe. And we need to protect it. When somebody tell you a different tribe, when somebody tell you not to be tribalist, You tell them NPR, National Public Radio, controlled by the British, PBS, Public Broadcasting System, controlled by the British, Fox News, controlled by the British, all these people being controlled by the British, when they broadcast to you and say white, and you listen, when they mention that color white, and they call your attention, and they say that the white supremacists and the white nationalists are attacking Laredo, Texas or whatever, listen, you need to repeat for yourself, I am part of a tribe, and these people are not belong to my tribe. My tribe is the United States of America. Just point.